back in the building with another podcast vlog, and this is Raw Dope Podcast Vlog, and I'm your host, Sam 5000. Hold on, wait a minute. You know, yeah, I got clipped earlier. YouTube, my channel was reported. So I just want to apologize to everyone. You know what I mean? If I did anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? Didn't follow the guidelines, but earlier they clipped me. You know what I mean? They clipped them on the show, and I just felt like, hey, they sent me the email. I couldn't, I couldn't do what I did. So, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So, like this, hit that notification button, subscribe, like, share. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. I do morning show and it's just getting in the rhythm of it. And I want to get back in it, but I'm gonna get back to my topics. But they was like, certain things shouldn't be played in them, and I gotta follow the YouTube guidelines. That's just all due respect. I have to follow the YouTube guidelines, and the trolls, the trolls, the trolls, the trolls, the trolls. It might have been a troll, or I don't know, but YouTube said that I broke the rules, and I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and that never happened before. So, with all due respect to my fan base and the people that tapped in with me earlier, I apologize. I don't know what I did for them to take my video down and stop my video. But, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they didn't take me out the algorithm. So hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. And we still have the same topics on the bulletin. Lil Durk, father speaks out, no jumper, not safe, and a man arrested for killing his 4-year-old son on Christmas Eve. That's what I was talking about earlier. They don't want certain things played. And I think it's more or less that brutal attack at no jumper. They don't want that played. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to play that video. If you want to go to go to StockX, wherever you can find it at. I look on the tube. There's other content creators that have it up. For some reason, I got baller block. But I'm not tripping off of that. It is what it is, man. But listen, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And we inside of the Wake and Bake Hour. And I'm just chilling, man. I'm devastated because I was in my mojo. I was in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I was there to work. And, I deleted it on my end. They took it down. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what I did wrong. But it was like two things that happened to me. Back to back mornings. My audio yesterday morning was short, and then this morning. But I had to bounce back and come back for the people. So if you just tapping in, man, I got clipped early. I've been on since 6:30 a.m. They took my video down, dead middle of conversation. So hit that notification button, hit that likes button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're going to let it build up in here. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, cheat nobody or cheat the base or the fan base. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it clean, man. But, it's guys out here that a ball of block and stand in your way. You know what I mean? They don't like certain stuff. Then there's trolls that come on your channel and say anything. But to me, that's telling. Reporting somebody page on YouTube is telling. You know what I mean? That's just a different version telling. Use a secret teller. You know what I mean? But what's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? I'm really mad. I'm really mad about my video. I'm really mad about my video, y'all.
According to police and family members,
I'm really mad. I'm really mad. I'm really mad. You know what I mean? I'm really mad.
Breaking news.
I'm really mad, bro. I'm really mad about my video getting clipped earlier, y'all. You know what I mean? Jump in them comments, man. Where you from? You just tap, man. Tell me where you from. Man. This is called work, though, bro. It's called work. You know what I mean? It's called work. You know what I mean? It's called work. That's what it's called.
With the
it's called
recent
work.
case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen
Lil Durk father right
from
here.
yourself. We would just like to know your feelings on the matter so that we can share with the wider public. With the recent case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen any comments about
it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
We'd just like to know your feelings on the matter so that
share
we can
this
share
live.
with the wider public.
Alhamdulillah. We first like to thank everyone for their support, their love, the encouraging words that they gave us as a family. We thank the fans and everyone who stood by us. I'll leave all legal issues to the lawyers to break that thing what's dealing with that, the legal issues behind it, as far as the family, as far as me as a father. One thing I said that it's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gang banging and dissing the dead and doing things out there in the street, when he turned his life around, when he on his dean now, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, all of a sudden now he being indicted, just right off the Muslim conference that we had in Chicago calling for peace. Now, 3 to 4 days later, he's being indicted after that. When he put up on his concert, all the people that got killed in Chicago, showing that this is not what it's about again, he get indicted. But now he's being indicted for that. So look at the bigger picture here. Look at what the government trying to do. They always got their whole thing is you doing wrong, you doing bad, then that's good for them because that fill up the prisons. But when you start doing right and telling people to stop doing wrong, then all of a sudden you're an enemy to them and they got to lock you up.
I mean, the man said it. So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Dirt fathers feel like, that his son is just being bombarded by dirty politics. And I have to honestly say that, Dirt probably some of the stuff that they throwing on him ain't it. You know what I mean? I don't think this case is right, neither one of them. But, Dirt, just honestly saying, with the internet people and everybody, just into that Chicago thing, and so many people cover the Chicago. You know what I mean? Hey Brazil, what's up, man? Hey, my last joint got cut. I'm glad you tapped back in. Hit that like button though. Subscribe to the channel. So I feel like Dirt Father feel like when his son was changing the narrative and was speaking on a more positive level and was trying to change the narrative in the Chicago street after he did so much and was involved in so much, they felt like because he wasn't promoting violence and promoting ignorance no more, then it was time for him to be locked up with some of the stuff from his past. You know what I mean? And that's just how we think of it. You know what I mean? This is just a plot to take a good person off the streets that was trying to change the narrative because y'all pushing a certain agenda. That's what I feel like Lil Durk Pops was saying. What y'all feel like? What y'all feel like he was saying? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Lil Durk, when you look at Lil Durk case, it didn't get too depth into the Lil Durk case, but it's some serious shit dirt in, but it's some games being planned that we spotted early on. And just like the Jay-Z situation, you know what I'm saying? A person get caught in multiple lies. A person get caught in multiple lies, and then they can still use it. In the Lil Durk case, they found out he didn't plan 3 different flights. He didn't do a lot of things. He didn't. The song that they got in his paperwork wasn't about. The song was made months before this thing happened. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of BS and Lil Durk case. But in the reality of the defense, Durk rapped about a lot of things. Durk talked about a lot of things, and the people surrounding him. So with the internet going crazy and with everybody, just talking about, this and that, it made the drill, it made his lyrics become a case. So you got young prosecutors that listen to music and watch YouTube that's trying to come up with a narrative. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. 2025 is one day away. 2025 about to be right here. So, the Diddy case and the Jay-Z case, all the biggest bombshells are going to drop January. You know what I mean? So this is the last day on that. But I feel like, Little Durk got a fighting chance. And then, next year it's here and it will play out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely see how it will play out. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to play out for the good. I don't know if it's going to play out for the bad. But what I'm saying is I think it's going to play out, the way it's going to play out. Put your do eyes in the air for Lil Durk. If you're a Lil Durk supporting the fan, man, pray for him, man. And inshallah, man, he be okay. But, his father just speaking from a person that been trapped inside of the federal prisons for a long time. So it's really bothering his father. And, we know that when you get arrested, the government and the state play a lot of games. But also, you can't get him fired. You can't get them. You can't give them. Sticks to add to your fire. Dirt Father kept it very professional and cool. He said how he felt, and he let the lawyers deal with the legal side of things because it's a long way to go. Jay-Z was denied. The motions was denied for the alleged accuser to come forward with their face. I feel like that's messed up. They caught her multiple lies on her interviews, and people, was this, but this lawsuit stuff and things are weird in the world. And on the federal courts and things like that, bro, it's just different, bro. Law is different. No matter how much you study the law, how much you think you know the law, man. The law can trick you off and be in a dirty place. You get what I'm saying? The law can mess you up and you can be in a dirty place with the law. The law to say one thing and then you got to go through all this paperwork to get them to say the right thing. But Lil Durk got a strong defense attorney, and I think it's all gonna play out. But 2025, we will see. We don't have no other choice but to see it in 2025. Um, no jumper is not safe. My video got taken down just a couple seconds ago because of playing the clip from Loose Cannon, and Whack 100 jumping on somebody. And then people was in the comment box and people hit me up and telling me that. And this is the only point I want to prove. Those guys that got jumped, I have to honestly say. Now, one thing I do believe, you can't be clout chasing. You can't be doing crazy stuff on the internet. You can't be running your mouth. You can't get in all that. You can't go looking for people. But they saying that if you not coming to fight and you're not coming to hurt nobody, you're just coming to have a regular conversation with a person, you shouldn't get hurt like that if that's what happened. So I'm hearing, I'm not saying this is factual. I wasn't there. I don't know nobody involved. I'm just giving you my opinion. Raw Dope Podcast, raw and uncut, my opinion. And Loose Cannon put out a video. Put out a whole thing, and Waxman talk about it on Clubhouse. So summarizing all that up, they're making it seem like these guys came up there to approach, but when these guys got stripped butt naked, they didn't have a knife, a gun, mace, a pencil, nothing to protect themselves if they want smoke. I don't think nobody's in the right frame of mind from LA that knows LA is going to go to No Jumper studio trying to fight and don't be fully prepared to go to war, because you see what goes on in No Jumper all the time. So, Lil Bird's chirping saying that the men just came to talk. Them men ain't coming wanting no smoke. Them men came in peace. And that's what happened to him. And they said this was a content play. I don't know. Put it in the comment box right now. They said it was a content play. So I don't know. I don't know. Was it a content play? But if it was a content play and you being humiliated on camera, the way that them men was humiliated on camera and violated and disrespected on camera, it's only, well, if you come from the ghetto, it's only one way you can handle that. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way you can handle that, because that humiliation is so bad. And the world that we live in is a couple ways you can handle that. Coming from where I come from, and something like that happened to you, you might end up spending the rest of your life in prison, or you might end up spending your rest of your life in a coffin, because you're going to go on a suicide mission because you mentally messed up. And the reason why you mentally messed up is because the internet, when something's like that's posted everywhere, your kids see this, your mother, your father, your family, your friends, they see this. And if you get in an argument with somebody, they're going to bring that up to you. So that's a tough pillow to swallow. In the world we live in, man, hey, them boys might go to the police officer. I heard rumors they already suing. Would you sue if that happened to you? You get what I'm saying? What would you do if that was you? A lot of people going to say the same thing I would say. Shit. And it is what it is at that point. They ain't care about me. You know what I mean? They disrespected me. But I'm saying, if those guys came to just talk and to get hurt like that for just talking, wanting to talk, is beyond me, bro. It's bananas. That's bananas. No Jumper's not safe. And that's not the first instinct that happened in No Jumper. You know what I mean? I ain't talked. I talked to 448 Reek when we did the jail interview over the phone. I ain't talked to him in a minute, but I heard that he's shorter than the ant's dick. I heard 448 Reek is shorter than a mosquito's dick. And what that means that he ain't got long. He ain't got long, man. And make sure y'all tap in the Baltimore artist 448 Reek. He's incarcerated right now, but he be home real soon. You know what I mean? He be home so soon, man. You might just turn around and he here. That's how short he is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how short he is. And I did a couple interviews with Reek. Reek, my guy. You know what I mean? Reek, one of my, you know what I mean, real good artists that I got a good relationship out the city. Free 448 Reek. So after you embarrassed and humiliated like that and just totally disrespected like that, you know, you either going to retaliate in violence or you going to retaliate with the law. Lawsuits, and then you know it's a cash move because it happened on No Jumper. So you know what I mean? And then Whack, you know what I mean? No Jump, Adam and Whack got a bag. You know what I mean? So you know they gonna attack Adam and Whack pockets, and Loose Cannon and them might get booked. Or you know what I mean? If they can identify them or whatever, the rest of the guys want, they gonna get booked for first degree assault and even maybe attempted murder. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they gonna get locked up for that, bro. Like you could get locked up for that, bro. Like that's on camera, bro. Like that's so vividly on camera. Now them dudes probably stand up dudes. One of them supposed to be Harry your bodyguard. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know one of them supposed to be Harry your bodyguard. It's tough, bro.
What?
It's tough. What the hell they say about Brick Baby? 12 hours ago, Spiffy Lucci calls in. The Brick Baby pulls up with his chain. Oh, man. I don't know what that is. That's too much.
Doc is. I don't think I think Tinker signed that contract.
Oh, no.
Dang. And I'm going to sign a contract too, so they gonna get it on.
Yeah, they throw shots, but they say so. Like he throws.
Yeah. Cat Williams, my motherfucking man. You know what I mean? Cat Williams, my man, bro. Cat do his thing, bro. 54 years old, wife and 10 children network. I gotta look at that after I get off. So, you know, I'm not playing no more clips and stuff like that. YouTube took me off earlier for that. So I'll play audio, but I'm not playing no visual no more. That was never my style. They allowed me to do it a little bit, but I'm not doing that. So anyway, it's supposed to be her, your bodyguard. I don't know. I'm gonna look these guys up. I don't know if y'all know, but the ass whipping they took was brutal. It was a brutal ass whipping, bro, that they took. And nothing in the video from my own two eyes looked like they were trying to approach Whack 100 or Loose Cannon in no type of way or no type of go hard format. You get what I'm saying? I don't think after looking at the video and after summarizing all these vlogs, you know what I mean? My opinion, them boys, just after seeing them get script, like, yo, they ain't come for no smoke. They ain't got a knife, no mace, no gun, no baseball bat, not a stick, not a piece of paper. You got your wallet and your money and your jewelry on. That's not coming to fight. So my thing is, No Jumper Not Safe is if you go to No Jumper and you just want to talk to one of the guys up there and you not on no violent shit, this is what happened. This is the image. No Jumper Not Safe. And I personally think, me and 5,000, I personally think that Adam 22 is going to leave California because right now it's turning into no gangland. You know what I mean? Gangland Jumper. No Jumper Gangland. Whatever. You know, there is no jumpers, boy. They show the serious jumping. And I don't think that Adam 22 wants to be around that. And I was explaining before my live got cut earlier. I was saying this, that I think Adam 22 is going to leave California because it's unsafe for his product. If you follow No Jumper through over the years, you can see numbers decreasing, but you can see like the interesting part of No Jumper is not there no more. When I first got into No Jumper and discovered No Jumper, it was like my platform. He always interviewed dudes I never heard of. You get what I'm saying? And some dudes I heard of, and it was like it gave a raw and uncut interview. It was dope. I thought it was the coolest thing on the planet. But the original players that helped No Jumper get to where it was at ain't the original players that sit on this platform no more. And they had platforms that I watch, like Back on Fig, one of my favorite podcasters from LA. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what T Rail and them be on, but they don't seem like the dudes that be on the fuck shit. You know, AD and them community, you know what I mean? They don't seem like they be on no fuck shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I like that Fig Community joint. That Fig Community, that whole Fig Community campaign, I rocks out with them. I like the Kid House Phone, and I like the Poetic Flocko. I like the Shark. Shark was my favorite personnel from No Jumper. I ain't gonna lie. Shark was alright. And the other little dude, I forget his name, the dude like the little pimp dude that spit and swung on the dude. Yo, was cool. So I like that original, and I even like it Lush. You know, what I mean? I liked it a lot of dudes. The beginning of No Jumper, I liked it that crew. Once he broke up with Lush came back, but once he started dealing with a lot of the other guys, it lost my attention. You get what I'm saying? Because it didn't. It was like, I catch No Jump if I catch No Jumper. Like, it's not a must put it on, set the time for the new episode, because that's how I am. If I like a platform, I set the time, and I look at the platform. You get what I'm saying? So No Jumper not safe, man. The gangs came in there and took over No Jumper. The best thing for Adam 22, Adam, if you send somebody in here and they watching this, Adam, get the F out of LA, bro. Just go back to New York, go to New Hampshire. It's plenty of places that you can go with the No Jumper brand and will be welcome in. And I feel like, New York has gangs, and the 50 states in America, more than half of them are gang related or have some type of gang affiliation. But the power that gangs have in the Midwest and the West Coast are different, way different over the East Coast. You get what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of places gang bang and live over that law. But in the East Coast, a lot of the original gangs and the most famous gangs we know wasn't birthed here. And so the creation of it is spiraled over here. So I feel like gangs are powerful in the United States, period. Gangs that get you hurt, gangs have serious connections. But I don't think that they have more power like they got over in the West Coast, especially LA. You get what I'm saying? So for Adam 22 and what he trying to create, if he want No Jumper to stand, he want to avoid massive lawsuits, I think he should take his talent to the north and either put No Jumper in Connecticut, put No Jumper in New York City, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there, he could put No Jumper at and be a hell of a lot safer. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. He could put no jump. New York might be a little high for him, so he could go over to New Jersey, or it ain't even that. The way it works is upstate New York is a little cheaper than New York City. Adam can make it work, make it happen, make it make sense. But him going to put No Jumper in New York City will be explosive. I think he should make that move, and No Jumper will gain a lot of more traction. He'll have, because those guys out in California, they already made a name for themselves. You know what I mean? California is a huge place. Californians that never needed the East Coast, never needed nothing. They could go platinum. They could make millions of dollars renting LA, because still LA is gonna have the most traffic. In New York, it's the same way. And Adam come from New Hampshire, so it's like, bro, you had your run out there. It's time to go. And if it doesn't go, No Jumper will be destroyed. It would die out. It would die out. It would die out. It would always be a platform, but it won't be the platform that you'll be checking for. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But see, all that Bloods and Crips from LA, BDs, Vice Lords, GDs, Chicago. Yeah, that's all the Midwest and the West Coast. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely, absolutely. So I don't know, man. But and then No Jumper is in a bad situation, bro. I can't even lie to you. No Jumper's in a bad situation. I just don't feel right. You know what I mean about No Jumper. Period. You know what I mean? I didn't. I fell back from No Jumper a while ago, but to see that happen on this man property right there, it's a massive lawsuit. It's bad, and I would just respectfully up and leave. I think the No Jumper store would do better in New York. I do. I do. I do. I think everything that Adam's trying to do, it'll end up better in New York. That's just how I feel. It'll end up so much better in New York. He could get better security. He could get better everything for him and what he do. For him and what he do, and he'd be right there with, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll be somewhere, he'll be somewhere, and his, camera crew, they'll follow him there, bro. Like I said, man, New York is quite expensive, but it's all in where you place it. Adam's rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. You don't have to be in Manhattan. You don't have to be, you know what I mean? You could get some shit in Brooklyn. You could get some shit in the Bronx. You can get some shit in White Plains. That's why I see Adam 22 doing, getting No Jumper, putting No Jumper in like White Plains, New York somewhere, building, you know what I'm saying? Adding a No Jumper store to downtown. You know what I mean? Like if he go to New York, he'll put No Jumper where as though he can draw, where nothing's surrounding it, and he could get that clientele, or he'll put it where everything is hot at. You know what I mean? Where everybody's coming to. You know what I'm saying? But Adam 22 need to leave California. You know what I mean? I think Adam is a culture vulture. I think Adam do a lot of fuck shit. Don't ever get that twisted. I'm not a big Adam fan. I like this platform and a lot of players on the platform. Adam was cool to over the years when the money and the fame got bigger. We saw who Adam really is. But just as a businessman, you know what I mean? I just say, bro, like, you did build your platform. You did work hard for it, regardless of how you did it. You know what I mean? You put it in your own work with it. You get what I'm saying? And you built a team to help the platform get there. So and if you want to save that platform and make it get out of LA, that's what No Jumper need to do. So we got an idiot. And like I said, I'm not playing no clicks. We got a Christmas Eve. A mother, her son, and her daughter was shot. A son was killed by their father, and the father turned around and pulled the gun on himself. He turned around and pulled the gun on himself and tried to kill himself, and he survived. He survived. God said, no, 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 boy. You're going to face your reality. And that's what happened in that case. So the prayers go up for the little boy. They said he loved dinosaurs. His mother wanted to get him a dinosaur tombstone. And it's just, it's sad, bro. Christmas Eve shooting, domestic dispute that was going on for years, maybe months. I don't know. But it's all on the news in Baltimore. You can Google that, because at this moment I'm just not playing clips, because like I said, they took my video down earlier, and I just feel like I have a fan base that I want to connect with, and I don't never want to shy away from that, and that's what I want to do. But hit that notification button, man. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. If you subscribe to the channel, if you just tapped in, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing, man. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But that's tough, bro. I can't watch it and play it for y'all, but I can earnestly say that that was brutal, bro. That happened at No Jumper. You know what I mean? That was brutal at No Jumper. I ain't gonna lie. That was a different thing. That was a different thing, bro. You know what I mean? But the man, he's arrested. He's in I bounce all around, y'all, so you gotta understand my lingo. But you know what I mean? He going to prison, bro, and he got to face the rest of his life in prison for killing his son. It's what a place. Big Dirt is rapper Little Durk's father, and he made a comment. He never spoke out about it. He made a comment, um, short but sweet, about his son, and he feels like when his son was changing the narrative, that the court system blocking that in so many words. So go just check it out. Type in Little Dirt father, and then the clip is like 2 minutes. I'm upset. I'm upset about, yeah, the guy killing the 4 year old boy. The no jumper situation. I'm not upset, but I'm disappointed. To see the black on black violence and to see what happened, and then to kind of find out, rumors said that the guys wasn't even coming there to beef. They was just coming there to talk, and they got beat up like that, and embarrassing is on the internet. So that's it just more of a disappointed. You get what I'm saying? More of a disappointed. No, I don't live in no Chirac. I live in Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from Maryland. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm disappointed because I like to see powerful influencers be able to change the narrative in the community. No jump is disappointed as a whole. I agree with you 100%. That's probably one of the smartest comments I seen in a while that makes sense. Yes, it's as a whole. You know what I mean? Like I ain't even lying to you, bro. Like that's different. You know what I mean? That's different. What happened? You know what I mean? No jump is very, very disappointing, bro. Like it's a bad place. It started out something good. It started out being a stepping stone. A lot of dudes came on no jump and told Adam that. They told him that, like, yo, we used to love no jumper. No jumper was the platform, and it was at one time. I was a huge no jumper fan. Me myself, huge no jumper fan. But Adam just started being like, it started being, no gang jumper. No gang jumper. You know what I mean? Gangs, no jumper. However you want to word, man. Just started being serious. And then, he bumped heads with some serious individuals that was really there to work, and, make the platform what it was. And, like I said, those platforms are being successful in their own ways and they're making moves. But Adam needs to take them 4 million plus subscribers and that bag that he got and move out of LA, or no jumper will fall off like different networks fall off. You get what I'm saying? I think it'll be around, but wouldn't be he will be getting the same amount of views I get, or some of the smarter platforms get. Like it ain't no jump it used to be. You know what I mean? Original true gang banning is Chicago. True history, red and blue, is Chicago, period. But LA made up some bloods and understanding your 5 star and your 6 star. Real book work. I'm from Baltimore City, Northwest Baltimore. 300 ZXs and Acura Legends, and you know big dope boys and stuff like that. Bank robbers, hitmen and stuff like that, pimps, players, scammers, robbers, killers. It's what I was around. And it wasn't a flag. It was your neighborhood. It was your block. So I can't relate or really could even ever speak on the gang culture because I know nothing about it. Now when it comes to gangs, is the gangs in Baltimore? Hell yeah, the gang culture been here strongly for over 20 years now. You know what I mean? But it haven't took over the city. It took over like that. You know what I mean? But it's dudes out here that stand on that they bloods and stand on that they crips, or stand on whatever they believe in. But it's not overpower. It didn't overpower the city. it's going on most definitely, but it didn't overpower the city. And then a lot of those guys are cool. You get what I'm saying? Being real with you. Just because we from Baltimore, they got a whole different lingo, so it ain't that bad. Where I come from, you see Bloods and Crips around each other and hanging out, and it's usually best friends in separate gangs. It happens like that out here because dudes don't got 60 years of violence, and grandfathers and grandmothers and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters that's died repeatedly. The gangs got their issues and got what they going on, but it's not as bad as it is in LA. LA is the capital of the world with it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody know LA is just where it's birthed at. Chicago and LA is the two places where that stuff was birthed at. We know Chicago and LA, and they two big ass places with millions of people live there. You know what I mean? And yeah. See, a lot of people don't know Chicago got a lot of motherfuckers that live there. You get what I'm saying? So it's a real big state. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. That gang culture so deep in Chicago and LA the way as though you need probably politicians born in that shit. Them laws different over there. They different over there. So right now, man, this is my wake and bake. You know what I mean? I do this 6 in the morning while I light up, and if you in the comment box, drop where you from. Tell me where you from. Drop your zip code and where you from, because I don't know all zip codes. Like if you from Baltimore, you drop 410 Baltimore. From New York, you drop your zip code and what that, and that's the name right now. Chicago was Larry Hoover, GD, Vice Lord, Jeff Ford, VL, Godfathers. Yeah, grandfathers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They all political prisoners. That's it. Breakfast and blunts, bro. Breakfast and blunts, man. Y'all gotta wake up. You know what I mean? That's my man Lee up. He just tapped in. Shout out to Digital. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lee, they clipped my joint early. I'm usually up and really, in the algorithm. But yeah, they did that. They locked those boys up for life. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Northeast Baltimore. Yeah. Hey, this the album when I light up, man. Tell me where you from. Joe Bill, where you from? Where you from? Joe Bill, where you from? Anybody that's tapping in, just tell me where you from, man. This is the moment in the show where you tap in. Tell me where you from. For sure. Tell me where you from. Yeah, free Jeff Ford. They all political prison. You know what I mean? Free Larry Hoover. Jeff Ford, my brother Purple, my man Hollywood. Because I'm not one of them guys. I'm from Baltimore, right? Let me tell y'all about me. I'm not one of them guys. Free Jeff Ford, free Larry Hoover, but also, you know what I mean? Free Naughty, free my brother Purple. You know what I mean? Free Tony, free Barry, free my man Da Vinci. I'm going to name my people too. Whether they political and this and that. It was like 500,000 people strong, 1 million. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You say you can't hear? Ain't no way you can't hear. Ain't no way you can't hear. Check my mic. My mic good. It's green. Hey, you can't hear me. What you mean? Let me see what's wrong right now. Can't hear me. Yeah. Yeah, that's something wrong with your phone. Let me see what's wrong right now. That's something wrong with your phone, bro. You know what I mean? Keep it in the G. Good morning. Sound good. So, what I have to get back and say, hey, G, they clipped me earlier, G. I was calling you earlier, man, to let you know they did that to me earlier, yo. First time it happened in 6 years. You know what I mean? First time it happened in 6 years. I don't mean to get off topic. I'm going to get back to the topic, but they clipped me the first thing this morning, bro. You know I've been on this joint since 6, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. It was lit this morning. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't know who that was, bro. But they clipped me this morning, bro. Dead middle of it. Said violence and nothing. And everybody playing that whack one. They clipping. I played it yesterday and they ain't clipped my joint. But I don't understand. So 2 mornings in a row. But I just hope that don't knock me out the algorithm. But back to what I was saying. When you get beat up like that in the public, it's hard to let it go. You know what I mean? It's truly hard to let it go. And it's two ways you gonna carry it in the world today. And the sad part about it is they don't have, dudes be like, oh, you a rat, and this and that. You ain't got a rat. Because that shit is all on camera. That's all on camera. That's all on camera. That's all on camera. And that's a tough situation. And I don't know how to take that on camera, bro. I can honestly say, bro, could you go to the men that happened to in No Jumper? And I'm gonna ask y'all this. If you seen the video, because I'm so mad I can't play it, but I never was in there. Keeping it at G's told me start showing the screen. I never do it again. You know what I mean? It was working, but then it got me. I don't know who did it. I don't know. You know what? You got the Whack 100 Club, and you got dudes in there, man. There was a couple trolls on there this morning. I don't know what was up with them, but leave in the comment box if you got beat up like them two men did, right? For no reason, could you let it go? Could you let it go? Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. If you went to No Jumper to talk to Whack 100 without a gun, knife, pocket knife, mace, razor blade, stick, shaving, whatever, you don't have no weapon and you really going to go talk to somebody and you get beat up like that, would you be able to say, God is good, I'm going to let it go? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking. I'm asking. Would you be able to let it go? Would you be able to let it go if somebody whooped you like that? You want me to answer the question? I ain't thinking. I ain't thinking. Let me see. I ain't thinking. And when they had me on the news, I ain't gonna have dreads. That's the thing. I ain't thinking. I ain't thinking. You beat a man half to death like that, I ain't thinking. I ain't thinking. And you can't convince me nothing. You can't, ain't no lawsuit. I ain't suing no motherfucking body. Suing, yeah, shit. Shit. You know what I mean? And there's a self-defense law in LA. And LA so motherfucking crooked. If one of them boys was to come up missing, LA might play it fair. Who this is? Here we go. Yes, God. No, I ain't played that video, bro. I did. I tried, but I see, bro. They took that. Yup. I just played a little clips from it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you would have blown, right? Yeah. Yeah, you right, V. I would have blown. And they ain't even no talking about it. I mean, they know what's up. They can't. Why couldn't possibly be sleep? You can't. This ain't 1990s. I come up in the 90s where you get. I come up in the 90s where as though I seen dudes get stripped before. You know what I mean? It happens, but they would cover the fight. If you was in a neighborhood and you got in the hood beef and a dude got stripped, that means he violated the neighborhood and he wasn't from around there. He wanted some smoke. I seen dudes get guns taken and get stripped and all beat all up. They came want some smoke. You realize, right? You grip them all up. Yo, got a joint on them. You know what I mean? I seen dudes get their car keys taken. It's got a joint. So one thing to keep it in the G put me down with that I had to do my research is when them dudes came, and my cousin was telling me this morning, they didn't have a stick. They didn't have no mace. You know what I mean? They didn't have nothing. Yeah, they was dead wrong. Once I looked at it, because at first, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I thought, they just came around there, clout chasing, wanting to approach Whack, and then they got handling. That's when I made my first video. But then when I did my research and it started being hot, it started being in the algorithm. So I started looking at shit and I said, damn, bro, you right. Because after they script, this is how I came up with my conclusion. After watching the video over and over again and seeing them script, dudes ain't have a knife, a gun, a piece of meat, a stick, a baseball bat, a getaway car. They didn't have nothing. So that let me know right then and there they was on some peach shit. And if you come on some peace shit and get dog walk like that, bro, I don't care if you the softest nigga in the world, bro. You want some smoke. And listen, check this out. Fuck all that. You ain't gotta want no smoke, but they think people's gonna want some smoke. Sometimes it gets out of your hands. Sometimes your people tell your bitch ass go in the house. We got this. We know you scared. Don't worry about it. We got this. You know, you seen paid in full. Even though that was made up about them killing Rico and all that. That was made up and paid in full, by the way. Paid in full was a good movie. One of my favorite movies. I'm waiting for my paid in full poster to come. But Calvin and them ain't die. Calvin and them serving life in prison for, them boys sending Calvin and them to prison. Calvin and them never died. But, dude will handle that. You got them cousins that really will handle that. And to throw you the whack 100 chain on your bed like, your family ain't going for that. Some people family not going for that, bro. So they could be soft. But I know an instance like, man, shit, that was my brother. And I was still outside. You know what I mean? Right. So if I was outside and that was my people's, bro, and he ain't want to do nothing, I ain't ready to sit around and just be like, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Back when I was a young, dumb motherfucker, I would have said, yo, I'm doing something about it. He ain't got to do shit. Me and my mans, we gonna go handle that for cuz. And after that, cuz can't never talk that tough shit to me. Never in life. But that's my fucking family, and I love them, and we riding for them. That's how we got down in our neighborhood. If you did some wild shit to a nigga in our neighborhood, and we couldn't really joke about it and be like, we didn't never really laugh and play about, we never really laughed and played about dudes getting hurt and stuff like that. So if you did something, yo, we was like, yo, we gonna go rectify that for the neighborhood. That in the neighborhood I grew up in, we gonna go rectify that. The homies gonna go rectify that for you. And after that, you know what I'm saying, use a joke on the block. Use the joke on the block, cause they gonna be like, shit, you ain't say that shit to whack 100. That's how I grew up. Yeah, all right, yo, you ain't talking that tough shit to me. Nigga, like, yo, this nigga think he tough as a bitch, but them California niggas had him scared to death. Yo, we had to go down there, yo, and do this and that. Now that nigga want to act like he mad at me. Or if niggas go ride for you in that situation, they gonna say to you, oh, yo, what? Yo, I can't hold $10. But when you was on the internet with your shit all busted up, yeah. So matters to get took in your own hands, bro. And do I think something gonna happen? I don't know, bro. Them guys probably get them dudes locked up and soon. But where I come from, bro, you gonna get hurt, bro. You gonna get hurt. Man, I don't know what K Block is, man. I don't know what no K Block is, man. I don't know what K Block is, bro. I don't know what K Block is. Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. You know what I mean? Most definitely. But you can't make nobody go outside, V, that don't want to go outside, V. Because see what I'm saying? See, I grew up in a different little era, a little older than you. See, growing up in the 90s is, if he ain't want to go outside, we not making him do nothing. We gonna go handle it. Because, in the 90s, we was like, we were real, you had to, when the 2000s came in, and I'm going to say late 2000s, and I'm going to say everything past 2010, when Drake came on the scene, right? I'm just gonna use that for when Drake came on the scene and y'all start knowing about Drake. Shit shifted, through the laws and dudes going in the feds and dudes going in the state doing a lot of time. A lot of these little dudes was raising themselves. And then they was misguided by a lot of coward and soft dudes that was left on the street. They didn't have no pull when the honorable men was on the streets. So now things spiral out of control. It's because it ain't no law and it ain't no order. You understand what I'm saying? So I grew up where as though you had to show your hand. Yo, before you could even get a gun when I was younger, you had to show that you was man enough to use your hands. That day and time is dead, bro. Anybody give you a gun. God damn it, you buy a goddamn machine, you make your own guns. But when I was younger, bro, you just couldn't get no gun. You know what I mean? And then when we used to go gang fight and be 15 deep, you had to step out in front of them 15 with them and them 15 and get busy. Like the bunkie dance. You had to get busy one on one. Then after that, it might turn out to a brawl. But you had to show that you can do your own thing without the guys. A lot of dudes don't move like that no more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, look at he ain't gotta do nothing, but he coming out with us. Yeah, true indeed. But if he coming out with us, yeah, true. You know what I mean? That's the her. He coming out, and if he come out with you, you gonna throw a punch. But where I'm from, bro, like you same boys in the hood, bro. Stop it. What the no, nigga? I ain't raised. Yeah, yo, you don't want to come out. See, V, the difference between us and y'all, you would have forced it on. I come from if that's my cousin or something, cuz chill, you good. You know what I mean? We come for more love than like dudes that grew up like really deep in the 2000s. Because we come for more love. It's like, yo, if he ain't go grab a gun or he ain't go grab a baseball bat and he ain't jump up and go get in his car and run somebody over, he ain't doing nothing. So at the end of the day, I'm not forcing him to come outside. I'm not, especially if it's my people and I choose to ride. If we riding, bro, we gonna handle that, bro. Like, yo, that's what you got us for. You know what I mean? Some people look at that with their peoples like that. That's what you got us for. You don't have to go out and ride. You don't. I'm saying that's the era I grew up in. You nigga, they pulled that movie, nigga. You ain't going to ride because you went to go talk to a nigga without a gun, a baseball bat, or nothing, and you couldn't smell attention to see, oh, these niggas on one. You, I'm about to get out of here or break free. You ain't smart enough. You thought you was going up there with this snake dude that be all on the internet saying all this stuff and he's into everything. You thought you was gonna have a good conversation with him. So, like I said, either you thought that y'all was friends and got backdoored and it was just an honest thing because you couldn't be tough. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The men couldn't have been on one to go around nasty, no jumper, and know all the sucker shit that happened. They know all the sucker shit that happened, right? All the sucker shit that happened and no jumper. You should know if you go around no jumper without no gun on you. Nigga, I would never tell nobody from Baltimore to go down no jumper. That's deep. No, bro, don't go there. Yo, they got too much going on. The first no jumper, they didn't have all this going on. The second no jumper, they got this going on, bro. The first, when no jumper the first started, they have all this going on. It's unsafe. It's unsafe up there. So when you go up there and then you dealing with a dude like Whack 100, I know my peoples ain't like that, bro. Yo, you know that man a dog. He a rich dog, bro. He got protection, got whatever he do. He talk too much shit on the internet, bro. Everybody not talking shit on the internet and don't got no backing. See, that's some stupid dudes. If Whack talk too much shit and stay in so much shit that Whack 100 is definitely gonna have the goons on deck. He's got the goons on payroll. So, and he's always looking for a viral moment to make himself look a little different than what he is. So, with that being said, I will never in a million years go playing games with him, even if I ain't even beefing with him. I'm just letting him know that, yo, bro, we don't need to get down like that. Yo, why y'all in here with the Jew? Because we got him. Why we coming here to talk square with you and be 100, but your track record let me know that you ain't on that type of tip. So, man, so imagine if it's muscle with muscle. If it's muscle with muscle, then you can have a civilized conversation with them. But they went up there peaceful. I would have to say happy-go-lucky green dudes went up there thinking you could have a conversation and didn't notice when Loose Cannon said he approached them. They didn't even notice the aggression in that, bro. That's a lot. It's your bro. When you move out here in the world, bro, and you gotta man, shit. I don't know, bro. That's different. I don't know. That's different, bro. So I'm saying, when there's people ride for, they might let them niggas stay home, bro. They gotta stay home, bro. They got beat bad. They got beat bad, bro. They got beat bad. And I'm gonna keep it real. They was so deep, and them boys was only too deep. Slim, you know what I mean, pulled out the ratchet. And he pulled out the ratchet, and I'm looking like, damn, bro, you already not. And then I put him on the ground. When you pulled the ratchet out, you intimidated him. Cause now y'all jumping on me and there's a gun involved. So now if I come off with my aggression, I could lose my life. You understand what I'm saying? If you pop me, bow, and you catch me with a good when I fall, and the minute you go at me for me to retreat, you pull out a gun, I'm defenseless. If I don't have no gun. And my man all the way down there. So that's how you could tell they didn't want no smoke, because they not even standing together to go back to back and fight. They not even standing together. So that was just serious, bro. And it's fucked up if Wack just overall backdoored them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Overall, if Wack just backdoored them, that was fucked up. I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. If they would just backdoor, it was fucked up. If they just went down there to talk to Wack and had some discrepancies, because G was telling me, my man keeping it G News was telling me, nah, he in a picture with him. They signed a contract with a network. So if y'all just had good business of it, man, that just Wack 100 might think that he's slick, right? But Wack 100 might have just lost hella credibility. Now, of course, I was listening to Clubhouse, and his supporters are laughing and joking, and they love it. Big Wack, yes, that's what they on with him. And I'm sitting back saying, dang, it's just a few dudes that been on the internet, y'all beefing with Wack and this and that, and I don't, see this because I came out the area, right? Rick Ross said it on one of his raps, right? We bully the bullies, right? And when I was little, when I was younger, I was in the world of aggressiveness, right? As a kid, I was in the world of aggressiveness. But we never, ever, ever preyed on the weak to the fifth power. You know what I'm saying? If you weak, yo, let me hold your bike. And nigga might take your bike all day and put it on your porch. Cause when you was a kid, you chump motherfucker, man, hold your bike. Take the bike. Gone all day, bring the bike back. That's type of shit we used to do. You get what I'm saying? We ain't, and then when somebody, it was a time and a place for everything. And most of my guys got busy out the, you know what I'm saying? Like it was you ain't supposed to have but so much heart in your neighborhood. Of course, nobody in your neighborhood supposed to play with you, but if this where you be at every day and where you live at, and everybody care about you and your mother and your daddy and your aunts and uncles around there, you can't be so tough. To me, you was a hardcore nigga if you got busy outside your neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? I'm from Northwest Baltimore. I went to Emerson. That resonated to you. I'm from Northwest Baltimore. I went to Emerson. That's in Northwestern Forest Park was the school in Walbrook. They was the 3 schools around my neighborhood, but I went to Emerson. I went to Emerson with a whole different neighborhood. That shit was far. You can't even run a hole from Emerson if you want to. I went to Emerson. And man, I got in a couple fights up Emerson, but I didn't get jumped and kicked up the ass. I remember my man Jay Britton, he just came home. I remember going to Emerson, right? And you know what I mean? I always been a hustler since a kid. So, this back when little bubble jackets was out, little joint with the little slick little polo hats. Me and my man Jay, we got them on. There's a couple kids in school too. We know older than 15, 16. There's a couple kids in school. They got the hats on too. It's a popular little, you go to a hat company back then, or Macy's, you get your polo joint with your hat. These Emerson Village niggas, man, they always at the school. The Emerson Village dudes link up. They 20, 30 deep. They come on a bus stop and they deboing shit. They really is nothing you can do. In high school, you chilling with your girlfriend, you doing that. It's me and my man Jay. We chilling. We see him coming. Bus ain't coming. This when it's dangerous. Dudes just run all on the bus and drag you out the bus. We chilling. Dudes come up there smacking niggas, laying little niggas, giving dudes black eyes. Smacking dudes, choking dudes out, shit like that. You get what I'm saying? All that. And we wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't scared, but we didn't want no trouble. Because if we wanted some trouble, there's nothing we could do with them because they hella deep. But they never did that shit to us. They never did that shit to us because they saw right then and there they two dudes that ain't even no. And they give us a five after they finish smacking niggas up. What's up, yo? What's up, yo? What's up, yo? You know what I mean? And keep walking to the next bus stop to tip the next group of dudes. So I can honestly say though, and so then at Emerson, dudes started standing with us. You know what I mean? A couple cool dudes that wasn't no punks, but they couldn't outdo these dudes. So 11th grade year, man, and I ain't even really had no problems in school. But 11th grade year, I packed the deuce in the boot. True story. Can't make this shit up. So I say that to say all that, bro. Like, going hard, but like just to kind of talk to somebody or somebody tell you, come holler at me, and they trash you, bro, is devastating, bro. Like I can't get with that. So in my eyes, man, what I'm saying, that's some true fuck shit. You feel what I'm saying? That happened at No Jumper Studio. And if Adam 22 want to continue on his career and make the money that he making, bro, he gotta separate himself from LA because those gang dudes took over his platform, bro. And after what happened, ain't nobody gonna wanna come unless you from LA and you could bring your gang with you. That's the only way. Ain't no motherfucking body flying out to No Jumper, hollering at no Adam no more, yo. Nobody doing that. Adam go ahead, watch. Watch what I tell you. Adam go ahead to do a lot of interviews on the road. Take his cameraman and his security and go get some shit. He gonna start doing documentaries and shit. Watch. He gonna start going to hoods and shit. Watch. Watch what I tell you. He gonna start getting away from them dudes. Because if he don't get away from them dudes, he gonna fall. He gonna fall like a falling star, bro. It's this little thing gonna be over with. But listen, man, it's a little late, man. I gotta get on the move, man. But I had to tap back in because they took my video down, man. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that people been rocking out with me. So I gotta tap in. But hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. Catch me between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6:55, man. Raw Dope Podcast morning vlog, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Raw Dope.